Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm your Rivia T and I got a message for you. So let's get into it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so collective, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, I see you really focused right now with your family, with resources, with abundance, um, with home life right now. You're super focused on stability, like forming stability in your life. It could be with your family, it could be with money, it could be with just, it could be anything. There's some other cards that came out, but yeah, you are becoming this free spirit. You're becoming more of a risk taker with the Knight of Wands. You are more driven now. More driven, yeah. You got the Two of Wands. You're moving forward. You're creating this change. You're ready for this change. Like, it was inevitable anyway for you to have this change. Maybe an outdated way of thinking or doing things or handling things. It could have been, which this is why you're sitting here and you're thinking about it. Like, you're focused on creating this change in your life. And I see it's with a few things. Like I said, it could be with family, it could be with money, it could be with your environment, it could be just with anything that you wanted to change that's not working for you no more. You're creating this change, you're moving forward from it. You're also using your head over heart, and this is definitely if it's for loved ones or people that you love or people that you really held close to you. You're using your head over heart now. So if these people were cause like problems in your life, you're learning how to let go and move on and move forward and let them stay in their lane and you in your lane, because before, I feel you were unfocused on what you had to do for yourself. With the Knight of Swords reversed, you wasn't focused on yourself, really. You wasn't focused on the things you needed to do. You wasn't focused on the changes you needed to make in yourself. You was focused on everything else that, you lost yourself in it. Something like that. Get some more cards for you, collectives. Okay, some cards came out. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh yeah, see, look, you got the change. This is about change. This is about karma. This is about fate. This is about destiny. This is all about changing something that's supposed to create higher vibrations for you, a higher purpose for you. So while you are creating this change, there's going to be some new beginnings coming in for you. Yeah, you have been really resilient. Like, you've been really super focused and driven toward creating something in your life. I feel like when you do create these changes, okay, Now, it's going to make you happy, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be happy, but at the same time, at the same time, you're going to have people coming in that's going to try to disturb your peace. They're going to come in with the full reverse, doing reckless things, acting reckless towards you to try to get a reaction out of you, for you to be reckless with them, to try to take you off your path or distort you from your vision. But don't lose your vision, okay? These people want you to procrastinate and not focus toward what you have coming towards you or what you're focused on. Because look, with the Three of Cups here, once you get there, it's gonna be so much happiness and contentment. You're gonna feel more comfortable with things in your life. Let me pull some more cards for you, collective. Give me more, Spirit. Yeah, okay. We got the Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands reversed. I think in the past you wasn't ready to take risks. You wasn't the type of person that liked to take risks. You were more practical about things. You like to think things out or plan and maybe kind of wait to see things before you jump into it, right? But that made you miss a lot of opportunities in your life that Holy Spirit had for you. Sometimes you have to take these risks, as long as they're healthy risks, and you gotta understand when Holy Spirit, when the universe bring in these gifts for you, you have to accept it. When something is feeling comfortable in your life, you gotta switch it up. You gotta create change. But before, you was kind of closed off. You was secluded from maybe certain things that you felt like was not attainable to you. But now, with the Knight of Wands reversed, I feel like you went through some type of growth and some type of problem solving you did within your own self. Like, you are a problem solver anyway, but now you're starting to solve problems within yourself, within your life, for you at the moment. I just see a lot of stability, and you might, some of you might have a lot of energy now, more energy. Spirit is telling me you might have this burst of energy right now, this energy to expand, for expansion in your life, this energy where you believe that you have the ability, the skills, and the potential to create anything in your life, as long as there is effort through it. And I also feel like this is coming from the top. Like, y'all, I'm still shuffling the cards right now. and, you know, pulling cards, but this is just coming off the top right now. I feel like you are learning things. You are trying to learn a lot of things right now. Like, you into learning, or either education, or going back to school, or learning. It's just giving or learning. Like, you trying to learn something right now. Yeah, because you got the Seven of Cups reverse. In the past, you had so many options, so many opportunities that you missed, that you were kind of blindfolded to, or didn't really see it. Like, it was given like you were kind of blind, like you didn't see what spirit had for you, what the universe had for you, that was smack dab in your face. You were distracted by other things. Maybe you were distracted by life, or personal things, or things within your family, or you just were distracted at the time. And you being distracted from your goals, or what you need to do in life, caused a tension, a turbulence with a lot of things, with a lot of people. And I don't feel like you were prepared for this. It like caught you off guard. It was really, really unexpected. Like, everything just happened so unexpected to you, like out of nowhere. Like, it was like a bomb out of nowhere. I also feel like with the Four of Wands reverse, you felt like a lot of people that you felt were in your corner were really not being sincere to you. For some of you collectives, take it as it resonates. Yeah, look. The Eight of Pentacles came out. You are focused on your rebirth. You're focused on making this contribution, and not to others, but contribution to yourself, to your life, to your purpose. There may be this skill, or this newfound skill or talent you have, or something that you may have repressed in the past, of this skill that you had that you never used. You feel like using your talents now. Maybe you are a cook or something, or maybe you are good at giving lectures, and you want to start a channel or something, of a cooking channel, or a spiritual channel, or I don't know. You just super focused right now on something. You super focused on. I keep getting you are persevering through this. You're persevering through it. Like, you are really like showing a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of like focus, a lot of balance. Like, you're balancing your needs with other needs. Okay, let's say like before, you were always put others before you. Now you're starting to put yourself first, and then once you put yourself first, collectives, and do what you got to do for yourself, and once you accomplish these things for yourself, then you're giving this extra hand to others, because you're not trying to deplete yourself. You're not trying to miss any more chances. Yeah, you got the Justice card here. Yeah, you started balancing your priorities. You started to I'm not saying you were being hard on yourself, but you had to give yourself like a lecture, or this like pep talk. Like, look, you need to do this. You need to get up. You need to go do this. this is something you wanted to do in the past. You always thought about doing this. This is the time to do this. Maybe you wanted to take a course or something years ago, and you procrastinated, or you always put it off. Oh, I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to do this one day. I'm going to do it one day. But now you're ready to take action on doing it now. Like, you're ready to do it now. You're starting to do the research. You're starting to try to learn things. You are creating justice. You're taking accountability with the justice card. You're starting to take accountability for your life. You're starting to take accountability for what you deserve in this lifetime. You're starting to get it. And yeah, you're starting to get it. You're not being disorganized no more with your life. You're not wasting time on people, places, or things anymore. You are done giving up and not feeling like you're not being rewarded for what you put out, okay? Maybe before, in the past, you didn't know, like, what am I not doing? Why am I not receiving? What am I not doing to get rewarded? Like, I'm doing this for people, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm still not getting what I deserve, okay? It used to cause you maybe sleepless nights, okay? Worrying about certain things, okay? You were worrying a lot. You were imprisoning yourself. You were imprisoning your mind. You had sleepless nights sometimes. Sometimes you would wake up having bad dreams about certain things. But you have gained this willpower. Let me get some more clarity. You got this willpower now, collective. Like, you have this willpower now. I love how you're creating this change in your life. Yeah, you're going in a new direction, the Ace of Wands. You're going in a more better direction where the sun is at, where it's more calmer. Like, here we go. Look, with the moon card, you may have been having dreams. For some of you, you may have been getting readings or looking at readings or listening to your horoscopes or looking at your horoscopes or just using your intuition on this situation, on what you were going through, this imbalance. Yeah, you were going through an imbalance. You were going through a lot of extremes in your life. A lot of extremes. A lot of extreme mental chaos. You were feeling trapped. You got the Eight of Swords. You were feeling trapped. You were self-limiting yourself in the past. And now I feel like you're not in that energy. You had to create the change. And it wasn't because, like I said, you probably felt in the past like, what am I not doing? What am I not doing to get my rewards? Like, why am I not being rewarded yet? I did so much. I put in so much work. I gave so much support. I did all this, and I'm still not getting what I deserve. Well, it's not about what you did or what you put out. It's about it was about this all the time, collective. It was about this all the time. You creating this change. You had to change. You had to create the change for yourself. You had to work on yourself. You had to love yourself. You had to take care of yourself for this change to come. You can't take care of other people if you're not taking care of yourself. Okay, sweetheart, you can't do that. You got to take care of yourself. Yeah, you were blocking things with the Ace of Cups reversed. It's a lot of aces. But yeah, you probably were in the past, feeling like you were receiving unrequited love from others. Like you felt like others didn't love you the way you loved them. You felt like you loved others more, or you felt unlovable at one point. You changed a lot of things, man. I feel like some things you used to feel, in the past, like, things just gonna be what it is. It just is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna take it as it is. I got a few cards that have fell out, but yeah, like, yeah, you was fearing to move on from something. You was stagnating opportunities to come in your life. Yeah, and then maybe certain things in your mindset, in the past, with the Eight of Coins reversed, you felt like you were underqualified with things. But the universe had to shake things up for you, to show you, to make you think, okay, to let you know, like, no, you are qualified, okay? That feeling underqualified, or you're mediocre, you're basic, or whatever you felt underqualified about certain things, okay, made you have a lot of self-doubt. You felt it also caused lack of ambition in your life. Like you felt like, there wasn't no ambition in your life at the time, because you were feeling really low about yourself at one point, okay? And you were stagnating things. You was clinging on to that, oh, I can't do this, oh, I can't do that. Well, collectives, here we look at this, the Judgment. You kept repeating mistakes, ignoring your calling. Self-doubt, that's what I said. Self-doubt. You were ignoring your calling. Spirit said you were ignoring your calling. You were ignoring your calling. And the more you kept ignoring your calling, collectives, you were starting to see other people weren't on the same page as you or something, or you didn't feel adequate to others, or feeling like others aren't adequate to you, okay? Yeah, you felt like you were lacking skills. This was all causing you to feel and make yourself to be unmotivated. But Spirit is telling you, collectives, to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Close off that part, that pessimistic way of thinking that you don't deserve, you're not enough. Overcome it. Overcome that. Take it as you're mourning over something that's dead. Think about something that's passing away, okay? And forgive yourself and close that chapter off. Close that chapter off, y'all. For real. For those that haven't yet, but for others, I see that you're moving toward. Definitely. But that's definitely the message that I have for you. I'm also getting, I don't know, I'm also getting, it just came to my head, something about somebody want to know something about love. Okay, I'm going to pull a card or two or whatever to see something about love as well. Okay, give me something for collective about love. Okay. Let's see. You got the King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Okay. And with this, with the King of Cups reversed and the Eight of Swords reverse, I feel like before, you were lacking some type of emotional feelings or something. It's like you wanted love, but you wanted love to come find you or something. You wanted love, but you didn't want to search. You don't want to search for love. You want maybe like a Cinderella story, something that's given fairy tale, or like something grand, like a grand gesture type of love. You don't want to search. You don't want to be in this new dating age where you gotta go look, and you want this. You feel like you want your love or your person to come to you, but it's 2025, darling. So spirit is saying that you will find someone, but you have the freedom to choose. So you got to be choosing. Maybe you do have to go out, a little bit. Wow, that I see that you're working toward, creating this change and being more assertive and doing more things right now, but and self-limiting yourself from things that you want. You have the freedom to choose. So if you looking for love and you out and you see somebody to catch your eye, I feel like you know what to do. You could choose. You could get anybody you want. Okay? This is giving, you could get anybody you want, but you got to be assertive and you got to believe like, hey, I can have whoever I want. If I want that person that I'm looking at, that's who I'm going to get. And you're going to get that person. But you can't sit and wait for this person to come to you, Spirit said. Spirit said, go out, have fun, choose, be choosy. I'm going to pull one more card for y'all. I'm going to pull some angel whisper cards. Oops. Sorry, little bear. I'm going to pull some angel whisper cards for you like this. Okay. Ooh. 555. Look what came out. Y'all, I can't make this up, y'all. I cannot make this up. Change. This been coming out in the whole, y'all whole deck, y'all whole spread of change. 555 is about change. Okay? You creating this change. It says change happens outside of your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. Okay, y'all? Y'all been creating this change and y'all are inspiring yourself right now. You are walking that walk. Not only are you talking that talk, but you walking that walk right now, okay? We have an affirmation for this 555 of creating this change. So I want you to write this affirmation down or come back and listen to it if you want to. I release all that no longer serves me, and I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. You're moving outside of your comfort zone. Look at this. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's probably a little blurry, y'all. But it's the affirmations right here. It's blurry, but yeah. Yeah. Let change in, y'all. I love this for y'all. And I hope y'all love this for yourself. Pat yourself on the back. And I love you. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Bye.